I want to figure out if sprint jumping drains more or less hunger than regular sprinting. But why would you care? Well, either one, you're like me who has had the sprint jumping habit carry over from Minecraft, or two, you might have seen Bosmic's myth busting video where he showed that sprint jumping is faster than regular sprinting in Vintage Story. It's just by a tiny amount, which is why you likely never noticed while playing. Regardless, after I saw that video, it made me ponder the question of this video. So I recorded myself sprinting across 100 meters / blocks while having my character menu open so I can look at the Satiety, and also did the same while sprint jumping. Now the distance isn't too important for what we're calculating. What matters more is the whole time I spent sprinting and sprint jumping in the recordings, which was 15 seconds for sprinting and about 14.55 seconds sprint jumping, which the sprint jumping did go a little past 100 meters, but we need the exact time of how long I sprint jump. Now, since we're dealing with hunger, which the game refers to as satiety, we need to talk about the fact that your satiety number does not update in real time and only updates in 10-second intervals. Thank you for Bosmic for figuring that one out. But just in case, I calculated it myself and also got roughly around 10 seconds for the intervals. So in order to get the most accurate satiety reading, I didn't start sprinting or sprint jumping till as soon as right after the satiety updated. But due to this wackiness, that means when I finished sprinting or sprint jumping, it was halfway through a satiety update interval, meaning I had to idle for a bit until my satiety got updated, which we're going to figure out a solution to that. Let's just start with sprinting. I noted down a starting satiety of 1,463 units and noted down an ending satiety of 1,435 units. But now we need to figure out my total time I was idling. Utilizing my editing program, I was able to figure out that it took me 0.6 seconds to start sprinting, and when I stopped sprinting, I had to wait around 4.28 seconds until the satiety got updated, giving us a total idle time of about 4.88 seconds. But now we need to figure out how much satiety we lose while idling, which Bosmic also figured out in his video, but I decided to do my own tests and I ended up getting different numbers. So I'm a stupid dummy. I messed up my math and thought I had an outlier of 6 when in reality it was a 3 because I can't count apparently. And so I'm going to say that you lose about 2.9 satiety while idling every 10-second update. But don't listen to her, she is a liar. In reality, it's about a 2.5 satiety loss per 10 seconds idling, or 0.25 satiety per second. Luckily, it doesn't really change the conclusion of the results. Just know the numbers at the end are technically a little wrong. I'm just upset that I didn't realize this till I literally finished editing the entirety rest of this video. Anyways, back to past me who is stupid. So for the purpose of my video, I'm going to use my numbers. We get roughly about 2.87 satiety loss per 10-second update, or for ease, about 2.9. So we're going to take that 2.9 number and divide it by 10 seconds so that we can get 0.29 satiety lost per second. Now we can go back to our idle time of 4.88 and times that by 0.29 satiety per second, giving us a total idle satiety loss of 1.41 units. So if we go back to our noted down ending satiety, we just add the idle satiety loss, so we're not counting for the idle anymore, giving us our true ending satiety for sprinting of 1,436.41 units. Then it's just as simple as the starting satiety minus the true end satiety, giving us 26.59 units, which is how much I lost sprinting roughly 15 seconds in the recording, telling us that sprinting loses around 1.77 satiety per second. Now we need to calculate sprint jumping so we can answer our question. I'll move through this one a little bit faster. In the sprint jumping recording, I had an idle reaction time of 0.45 seconds and had to idle for about 4.86 seconds when I finished sprint jumping for the satiety to update, for a total idle time of 5.31 seconds. Times that by the idle satiety loss per second, giving the idle satiety we lost as 1.54 units. Now our noted started satiety was 1,475. Our noted end satiety was 1,447. Then we just add the idle satiety loss to the noted end satiety, giving us a true end satiety of 1,448.54, minusing the true end satiety from the starting satiety, giving us 26.46 satiety units. Now we'll just divide that by how long we were sprint jumping for, which was 14.55 seconds, telling us that sprint jumping loses around 1.82 satiety per second. So if we bring back the sprinting satiety loss per second, you can see that sprint jumping uses about 0.05 more satiety per second, which is very little. Or you can see it as it drains about 2.82% more satiety per second. So there we go, we answered the question. Sprint jumping does drain more satiety than sprinting, but it's also a little faster. So I guess it balances itself out. If you enjoyed this video, then check out the video on the right where I, for fun, calculated how much charcoal you get from your firewood. Or check out my channel in general if you like bin destroyer content and or just me. Subscribe if you want to. I hope you have a good day and or night, and hopefully I'll see you again later. Bye bye.